किटुगार्डन एक YouTube चैनल है जिसमें हर पौधे की कहानी है, हर पत्ती, फूल और बीज के पीछे छुपा जादू। इस चैनल पर शुरुआत होती है एक छोटे से किटुगार्डन के सपनों से, जिसे अपने आंगन में हर रंग, हर खुशबू और हर जीव जगत को बसाना है। चैनल परिचय कहानी के अंदाज में एक समय की बात है। एक छोटा बच्चा अपने दादाजी के साथ बगीचे में खेलता था। उसे मिट्टी की महक, फूलों की मुस्कान और पौधों की देखभाल बहुत पसंद थी। दादाजी की कहानियां सुनते सुनते वो बड़ा हुआ और एक दिन उसने किटुगार्डन नाम से एक YouTube चैनल शुरू किया। इस चैनल में वो हर पौधे की कहानी, उसे उगाने के तरीके और प्राकृतिक जीवन की अनमोल बातें आपको रोचक तरह से सुनाता है। यहाँ आपको सीखने को मिलेगा कि कैसे बीज बोया जाता है, कैसे रोपाई करते हैं और किस तरह पौधों के साथ दोस्ती की जाती है। चैनल में आपको कभी जादुई बूंदों की कहानी मिलेगी, कभी फूलों के राज और कभी झाड़ियों के पीछे छुपा हुआ जीवन। हर एपिसोड एक नई यात्रा है, जहां सीख है, मजा है और जीरैंड के कमाल के रंग। क्यों देखें किटुगार्डन? अगर कुदरत की बातें, बागवानी की ट्रिक्स और छोटे छोटे स्टोरीज आपके दिल को छू लें, तो जरूर जुड़िए किटुगार्डन से। यहाँ हर उम्र के बच्चों और बड़ों के लिए ज्ञान, मुस्कान और प्रेरणा छुपी है। सिर्फ एक क्लिक में हर वीडियो एक नई कहानी, एक नया सफर, सिर्फ किटुगार्डन पर।
To the deep dive. Today we are jumping right into the world of a plant that just screams tropical beauty. Think stunning flowers, amazing fragrance.
Absolutely intoxicating, isn't it?
Totally. We're talking about Plumeria. Maybe you know it as Frangipani. It's loved pretty much everywhere. And this deep dive, it's basically your fast track to knowing exactly how to grow this gorgeous thing. We've waded through all the info, pulled out the really important stuff. So by the end of this, you should feel totally ready to bring a bit of that paradise feeling home. Garden, patio, wherever.
And it really is a special plant. It's huge in places like Thailand, not just admired, but like culturally significant. And the variety, our sources talk about just an incredible range of colors, different flower shapes. It sets things up nicely for the practical tips we've got.
Exactly. Practical, clear steps. That's the goal. We want to show you how easy it can actually be to grow Plumeria. We'll break down what it needs. Soil, sun, the works.
Get you confident.
Yeah, confident enough to just go for it. So let's get our hands dirty, shall we? Okay, so we've hyped it up. Where do we begin?
The foundation, right? The soil. I think a lot of people assume tropical means constantly wet soil.
Right, and that's a big mistake with Plumeria, a really common one.
So what's the secret then? What does it actually want underneath?
Okay, think about where it naturally grows. It often gets heavy rain, but then dries out fast. So the absolute number one thing is well-draining soil. Can't stress that enough.
Because otherwise?
Root rot. Simple as that. If the roots sit in wet, soggy soil, they can't breathe. They rot away. It happens quietly too. You might not even notice until it's too late. So to get that perfect mix, the sources we looked at suggest something pretty specific. Sand, that's for the drainage, lets air in. Vermicompost, think worm castings. It's like a gentle, slow-release food.
Ah, okay.
And leaf mold compost. That helps structure the soil, holds a little moisture, but never gets waterlogged. You're aiming for light, airy, breathable.
Got it. Light and airy, like giving its roots a nice comfy bed that doesn't get swampy.
That's exactly
Okay, perfect bed sorted. But even the best soil needs the right light for those amazing flowers. Right. And you mentioned Plumeria is specific about this.
Oh, absolutely specific. This is non-negotiable if you want blooms. It loves full sun.
Full sun, like all day.
Pretty much. The sources consistently say a minimum of at least 5 to 6 hours of direct sunlight every day.
5 to 6 hours direct. Wow.
Yeah, if it gets less, you might get leaves, a nice green plant, maybe. But those big, fragrant flowers everyone wants? Nope. Not going to happen without that intense sun. And it's interesting, isn't it? We think tropical, we think heat, sure. But for Plumeria, it's really about the intensity of that sunlight, that direct blast.
It's not just warmth, it's the actual light energy.
Precisely. That strong sun fuels its whole energy production system, making the sugars it needs to push out those huge energy-intensive flowers. Less sun, less fuel, no big show. That 5-6 hour minimum, it really is an aha moment for a lot of growers.
Right. Okay, so we've nailed the foundation. Well-draining soil, and we found the sunniest spot possible. But plants need food too, yeah. How do we, fuel this thing for maximum flower power?
Good question. It does have particular tastes, you could say. It needs fertilizers that are rich in phosphorus and potassium. specifically those two.
Phosphorus and potassium. Okay, why those?
Well, think of phosphorus, that's the P, and NPK as the flower booster. It directly signals the plant to produce blooms and helps with root development too. Potassium, the K, that's more for overall plant health. Strength, resilience, fighting off stress or disease.
Okay. So P for posies, K for keeping strong.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But seriously, knowing which nutrients matter is key. It's not about just any old plant food. Giving it high P and K really tells the plant, okay, time to make flowers. It helps it reach its full blooming potential.
Gotcha. Targeted fuel for a specific job. Makes sense. Okay, soil, sun, food, covered. Now watering. You hinted this is where Plumeria kind of breaks the mold for tropical plants.
It really does. This surprises a lot of people. It needs very little water.
Very little, even in hot weather.
Relatively speaking, yes. The absolute rule is only water when the topsoil is dry. Poke your finger in an inch or two. If it's dry, water. If it's damp, wait. Overwatering is way more dangerous than underwatering for Plumeria.
Okay, check first, then water. Simple enough.
Well, but you mentioned winter.
Yes, winter. This is the really crucial counterintuitive part. When the plant goes dormant, usually drops its leaves in cooler weather, you do not water it at all.
Not at all. Like zero water. For months.
Pretty much, yeah. If it has no leaves, it's not using water. Any water you add just sits there in the cold soil. That's a recipe for rot. Total rot.
Wow. That takes some nerve, right? To just leave it dry like that.
Yeah.
Especially coming from the tropics. Why does it do that dormancy thing?
It's all about survival. In their natural habitat, they often go through dry seasons. Shedding leaves reduces water loss, and the plant just kind of shuts down, conserves energy, waits for better conditions. It's a brilliant adaptation, really. So watering it when it's sleeping is actually harmful.
Exactly. It actively harms it. The roots aren't working. The leaves aren't transpiring. The water just sits and causes problems. Understanding that dormant period is probably the biggest secret to keeping plumerias alive year after year, especially outside the tropics. It thrives on what feels like neglect.
Fascinating. Okay, so let's say you've mastered all this. You've got a beautiful, blooming plumeria, and now you're thinking, I want more, or maybe you want to share one with a friend. How do you make more plumerias?
Good news is it's definitely doable. You've got two main options. Grow from seeds or take stem cuttings.
Seeds versus cuttings. Is one better?
Well, better depends on what you want. Growing from seed can be interesting. You might get unexpected results, but it takes a long time. Years, usually, before you see flowers.
Years. Okay, patience required there.
A lot of patience. That's why the sources generally recommend stem cuttings. It's much faster. You take a cutting from a mature plant, let it callus over, root it, and you can get blooms much, much sooner, sometimes even the first year.
Okay. So cuttings are the shortcut to flowers.
Pretty much, yeah. Plus, with a cutting, you know exactly what you're getting. It's a clone of the parent plant. Same flower color, same fragrance. It makes it really easy to expand your collection or share a specific variety you love.
That's great. Good practical tip there. Now, you mentioned flower color and Thailand earlier and the variety there. Let's talk about the colors. What's the deal with plumeria flowers?
Oh, the colors. This is where it gets really exciting. The sources talk about basically unlimited color possibilities. You see whites, yellows, pinks, reds, oranges, deep burgundies, incredible blends and gradients.
Unlimited, really.
Well, here's the really cool part, the bit that gets gardeners excited. You can pollinate them yourself to create new colors.
Wait, what? You can make new colors?
Yes. You can actually play plant matchmaker. It's not just about buying different name varieties. You can actively cross-pollinate different flowers and grow the resulting seeds.
How does that even work? Is it complicated?
It takes a delicate touch, but the principle is simple. You use something tiny, like a fine brush or even just a blade of grass, to carefully transfer pollen from the stamen of one flower to the stigma of another flower on a different plant. Or maybe even a different flower on the same plant if you're experimenting.
Like being the bee.
Exactly. You're doing the bee's job. And if the pollination takes, it'll develop a seed pod. Those seeds, when planted, can produce plants with flowers that are totally unique combinations of the parent plant's colors and traits.
That is amazing. So you could literally invent a new shade.
You absolutely could. Imagine creating your own unique sunset blend or a pink with yellow stripes nobody's ever seen before. It takes time and patience, of course, growing from seed.
Right, back to the patience thing.
Yeah, But the potential is there. And this links back to Thailand. That's where a lot of this hybridization happens. That incredible variety you see coming out of Thailand isn't just random chance. It's dedicated breeders constantly experimenting, creating new, stunning combinations. Human ingenuity driving floral beauty.
Incredible. Okay, my head is buzzing with possibilities now.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you've convinced us. We understand the soil, the sun, the food, the tricky watering, how to make more, even how to potentially invent colors. Final step. Where do you actually get one? How do you start this Plumeria journey?
Okay, practicalities. If you're in India, the sources mention a few good routes. There are online sellers, which is great for convenience and sometimes finding specific, maybe newer hybrids. They ship right to you.
Right, online shopping convenience.
Then you have your local Indian sellers, nurseries, garden centers. The advantage there is you can often see the plant, maybe even pick one that's already looking healthy or has buds. Plus, you can ask questions about growing it in your specific local climate.
Good point. See it before you buy it.
And then, for the real enthusiasts, if you're after something truly unique, maybe a specific named variety from overseas, you can import directly, particularly from Thailand.
Importing. Sounds potentially complicated.
It can be, yeah. There might be paperwork, phytosanitary certificates, that sort of thing, and patience for shipping. But it opens up access to varieties you just won't find locally. So from easy online clicks to local nurseries to international imports, there's a way for pretty much everyone to get started.
Fantastic. Okay, that covers pretty much everything, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's do a super quick recap of the essentials we've dug up.
Good idea.
First, that soil absolutely must be well draining. Remember that mix. Sand, vermicompost, leaf mold, crucial. Then fertilizer. High in phosphorus and potassium for strong plants and lots of flowers.
Right, P and K.
Sun, loads of it. Full sun, minimum 5-6 hours, direct light daily if you want those blooms. Watering, super important. Less is more, only when the topsoil's dry.
And absolutely zero water in winter if it's dormant and leafless. Don't forget that.
0 water in winter, got it. Propagation. Stem cuttings are your fast track to more plants and quicker flowers.
Yeah.
And the colors, wow. Basically unlimited potential, and you can even try creating your own through pollination.
Amazing stuff.
It really is.
And when you pull it all together, what's the real point? It's bringing that beauty home, isn't it? Making your garden, your balcony, whatever space you have more vibrant, more fragrant. There's real satisfaction in understanding what a plant needs and then providing it, watching it thrive.
Totally agree. And that brings us to a final thought to leave you with. We talked about Plumeria's dormancy, that period where it looks like nothing's happening, but it's essential for its survival. And we talked about the potential hidden within its genetics, the ability to create new beauty through pollination. So maybe think about this. What other dormant potential is sitting right there in your own garden, or even in other parts of your life? What overlooked thing, with just the right conditions, a bit of focused attention, maybe a little creative nudge from you, what could blossom into something unexpectedly beautiful? Makes you think, doesn't it?
आज की हमारी बगिया की कहानी यहीं तक। उम्मीद है आपको किटुगार्डन की यह हरी भरी यात्रा पसंद आई होगी। अगर आपके कोई सवाल हैं या कोई खास पौधा जिसके बारे में आप जानना चाहते हैं, तो कमेंट जरूर करें। किटुगार्डन में हर कहानी आपके साथ जुड़ती है। अगर ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो लाइक और शेयर करना मत भूलिए और सब्सक्राइब दबा दीजिए ताकि अगली बार जब नई कली चले आप सबसे पहले देख सकें। याद रखिए, हर बीज एक उम्मीद है, हर पौधा एक कहानी।